Our next speaker for the day is going to be Dr. Ibrahim Alhassan, Assistant Professor at Business Information System, Chairman of E-Commerce Department at Saudi Electronic University. Leading the e-exam transformation project at university, specializing in data governance, planning and implementation, with more than 14 years of wide range of experience in managing several digital transformation projects in banking and other sectors. Academically, he has published several articles in leading journals focusing on data governance and digital transformation. Let's go ahead and hear from him more.
Hello, everybody. This is Ibrahim Alhassan from Saudi Electronic University, Chair of E-Commerce Department and the Chair of E-Exam initiatives in the university. So today we will talk about our story in E-Exam and providing the challenges and the challenges in E-Exam transformation. We will talk about our story in Saudi Electronic University, and I will focus on a couple of elements that are important for anybody who wants to establish e-exam for the education institutions. So let's go. Just to start with this, what is Saudi Electronic University? It was established in 2011 as a government education institution. It's the only specialized university in distance and education in Saudi Arabia, which offers both graduate and undergrad degrees with lifelong education. The university has 4 colleges, administration and finance, science, and computer science and health informatics. Also English and laws educations. It has more than 25,000 students currently. So this is a brief about university. It's a governmental university. Back to our main focus here, which is the exam development phases in the university. We started as a paper-based exam, which is similar to any university in the campus. By the way, we have 11 campuses in Saudi Arabia, and each campus has male and female section. So we consider it more than 20 campuses to manage. And for the department, it's managed centrally from the Riyadh main campus. So we started paper-based. When I said exam in Saudi Electronic University for course X, that means all the courses, all the exams in all the campuses with male and female sections run in the same time, even for paper-based. So to consider the idea and the approach that we are following. Then there were initiatives with computerized exam before the COVID-19. Where the student comes to they bring their own device and comes to the campus with their exam, with their device to establish to start the exams. Then we started the distance exam. Actually, that's where when COVID-19 starting aware us about the distance exams. So we started distance exams as a reflection of the impact of COVID-19. Then we developed it with distance exam with AI proctoring. When I said these 4 phases, it was all of them over than 100,000 in each one, over than 100,000 exams during the period of exam, either midterm or final. So huge amount of exams, and with more than 270 courses. So that's to understand how we are going. Here the result, analysis of the result. Our base, 65% for the result. So when we calculate the exam out of 100, the average is 65. With the computerized based, also we get the same result. However, with distance exam, we got 93, which is inflated hugely. And there is a reason behind that, where we didn't have AI proctoring. It was we were asked to be easy with the student because of COVID-19 and the pandemic. It's not clear, the procedure, even in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia education system. However, since we moved from computerized to distance exam, we were moving within 1 day, immediate moving. Just we checked the configuration of the exams, then immediate moving. So we were agile in that movement. Then after that, we developed to distance with exam with AI proctoring. The result reduced to 81. However, still is not 65. Our base is 65, so 81. Still, there is problems with the with student behavior, let's say. Before I move forward to more about our results and our approaches, let me explain the AI proctoring approaches. So with the distance with AI proctoring, there were two methods: hybrid method and AI proctoring, the AI method. The hybrid method, which include human and system AI, it's perfect. However, higher cost, delay in getting into the exam, because each student has to be checked. Then after that, let them into the exam. So with that amount of students, 25,000, we are struggling to manage the hybrid with the normal cost. It is a better result. However, it's not doable in huge amount. AI proctoring, less cost, easy to manage. All students get into exam at one time. However, it's not accurate as a hybrid method. So we are in AI proctoring as an approach implemented in the university. So we might be interested to know about our result deeply, and how we manage to increase the efficiency of the exams. We focused in one course where the coordinator of this course and the department of this course are mature enough to build different method and different approaches, which is Ecom 101, and has a good students, number of students, not good students, I mean number of huge number of students. So we had different approaches for this exam in different period, either midterm or final. Distance exam during COVID-19, where we were asked to be easy for the student, and the result were inflated. And distance exam with AI proctoring, normal questions. Let's focus on this point. And distance exam with AI advanced questions. And we tested for over than 800 students. By the way, all the approaches has test bank over than 300 questions, and all the students doing the exam during the same time. However, the results for the first one were opened 12 hours. Why we opened it for 12 hours? Because we moved from the computerized exam to online exam within the same time, and we were not 100% mature enough in terms of support team, in terms of infrastructure, and a student maturity to use the system, which were during COVID-19, where other universities some universities here in Saudi Arabia decided to not do the exams because they can't do it. So the result were 82 for this course, which is okay, acceptable, because there is no AI proctoring. However, the main driver to get it less than 90 is the 300 questions or plus 300 questions. And for the other one, the AI with normal questions, AI reduced the result to 78%. So still the people or the student affiliate, cheating between each other using different methods that's not detected with the AI. For example, using the small screen mobile under their laptops where it can be seen. And this is not an evidence we can punch the student about it. Okay, with advanced test bank, the result reduced to 50%. It's less than the normal. Why less than the normal? Here, it was the third phase where a student assume it's going to be like this. Then they checked about the questions, the advanced question. You might ask me, what is the advanced questions? Which is the main message I'd like to provide today. PDF file. To show you what I mean about the approaches or the advanced questions. Here we applied 3 categories of questions: similar stem and same answer, then similar stem with different answer set, then exact same stem, different answer set. Okay. Within the system, we categorize these questions. So student A will get the question 1, student B will get the question 2. So it's not normal randomization. Please stop me here or ask here if you don't get it, what I mean. Let's get the similar stem and same answer. Here, similar questions, however, similar questions and the answer is different, or same answer, but with a little bit of change in the answer. Okay. Here, similar stem, different answer set. Same questions or similar questions, then the answer is different. So if 2 students next to each other will answer the same question, the same answer. So one of them will be wrong. Then we got these results, we analyzed them, we got the pattern. Student A taking answer from student B, which is the wrong one for B. We went to this deep analysis and we found that's the behavior from student. So we thought this is an advanced approach, great for AI and distance exams, fairness for student and fairness for the result. Not easy to be implemented. Okay. Another message I'd like to emphasize here, the implementation requirements. If any institution today wants to implement e-exam or computerized exam for the institution, whatever the big of how big the institution, I think this is from our practices, the requirement. There are 6 pillars. Everybody talk about trusted e-exam system, so buy it from the shelf and implement it. Okay, this is one of the pillars, but not all of them. We should understand this point.
when we said e-exam, that doesn't mean just the system. The system is part of it. Also, the intelligent monitoring or AI proctoring, artificial intelligent proctoring exam, the system, it should be linked to the e-exam. What we faced here when we buy from the shelf an e-exam system is not all the AI proctoring system can be integrated correctly. When you are in the buying stage, everybody will say that, yeah, okay, it works together. But once we started to work, you have to adapt it in your environment. So this is another pillar to be considered. Another pillar is the technical support team as well, and the clear process, working process and procedure or governance of the exam. Also, increase awareness for student and increase awareness for faculty member. Let's take it one by one and explain more about it. For the trusted exam, as I said, should be integrated with a university environment, has the ability to adapt university structure courses. Here, very important point, the software that fit for us is not fit for you. Because the courses structure, where are the sections, what are the campuses, how they are managed to each other, are they in the same time or not? We tried similar systems. We faced problem with our structure. We are not saying the system is not good. We can't adapt it with our infrastructure, our structure. Also can provide learning outcomes report. This is very important for the university. We need to monitor or record the learning outcomes for the sake of reporting and accreditation. The user privileges is highly important. Who can create the exam, who can create the questions, who can approve it, who can see the videos, also how can give people the right privileges. Another point you need to consider for any system, it has a good support team. For the AI proctoring, well-trusted system can be integrated with the e-exam system and friendly user experience. This is very important because that's not a system all the time it's used
once the exam is done to review the videos and to see the result of AI. Also safe store the data because the privacy issue, we are recording people faces. And imagine that for the privacy for female and for male as well, where all the records happen. It's very important to have full control access, as in our university we have the law or the procedure of female instructor. Just the female student can be seen by only female instructors. The technical support team, standardization of the support channel, provide direct support, live support to the student. This is very critical. It's not easy to just throw the system to the student and
ask him to make the exam. The failure will be happen for sure. What we have done in our university, for the story of SU, we provide the support from different channels. The first channel is the live support. So the student, once logged in to the exam and have any problem, just start the chatting in WebEx, where everything authenticated.
And the other level where they raise a ticket and the response will be coming from the right department. You need to train the support team to find a solution. You need to have direct communication with academic affairs for the academic decision related to the student. A clear process and procedure very important element to define the decision areas. Who should make the decision, and what decision can be made during the exam and before the exam and after the exam. If the student has failure in login to the exam, who has the decision to repeat the exam to the student, or who should take the decision of the process itself. And having clear process for the exam life cycle, since the question is started to be built till the result is corrected. Also, the procedure for any event happen. Let's say all the servers are down during the exam. What is the right decision? Who should hold this decision? Another element is the increase of awareness for faculty members. That's full program.
I don't want to spend a lot of time because I think the time constraint. How to build the questions, how to use the system. We provide a guideline, infographics, and videos in Arabic, English. Also develop media plan for educate the faculty member. The same happened to the student. To build communication plan for student, conduct mock exams, reach students with different methods, provide tips and hints to attend the online exam. This is the full story about Saudi Electronic University, and
I am happy to hear from you. Yes, the admin, if there is any questions or any comments.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Ibrahim, for the session. It was very informative. I have posted the questions for you on the chat box. The first question is from the College of Applied Psychology. The question is, what measures have you put in place to address academic dishonesty? I have put the question on the chat box for you to respond.
Yeah, I just
saw. Thank you. Yeah, for the first question, it's very hard to answer, but let me explain what we have done. With AI proctoring, we put some procedures, how we detect the problem. You know, the AI proctoring has different outcomes, but we have to check after the AI. This is one thing, and we have also rules for the exam rules for any university that we applied or embedded in the system. And the second question was a question from colleague of applied philosophy. What major have you put? Okay, that's computer innovation, the use of artificial intelligence, and the result. Yeah, you are right. For computer innovation, yes, but still need to be checked by human. That's what we came across. Because if you see the first result, it was very interesting. The first result about AI proctoring, almost plus 50% of the students have been reported as cheating or dishonesty.
We have one last question. I have posted that on the chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to read it. Exam Center and enhanced feature, which will enable the best learning situation with it. How effective will technology be between the real world appearance and Exam Center? Actually, this is in this stage we can't compare between the Exam Center and distance exam. Still, distance exam requires three pillars, three main points or main things to do. A good exam system and with AI proctoring. However, you should have an advanced questions to avoid any problem with the behavior of the student who's cheating between each other. So still need an academic effort, not just technical effort. Thank you so much, everybody. And I hope you enjoyed that. And if you have any question later on, you can reach me out by email or any means.
Such an enlightening session. We all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being with us today.